Ooh, wasn't that fun? That was great fun. It was definitely fun. I'm definitely not recording all of these at the same time, and have not played the games that I've been choosing yet. But that was fun. That was hilarious fun. Everybody enjoyed that a lot, didn't they? Oh, P versus Z GW2. Oh, those exciting times that definitely have happened, and we're definitely not recording this immediately after the first of the Wheel of Discord votes. Let's click to find out what's next. Yay! If you noticed, I took P versus Z out so we don't get it twice. But look at that! It's Pokemon, the TCG! So we're going to be doing some Pokemon, the trading card game. That's our next game. It's going to transition at some point, like last time, but nobody knows when. Trading card game! Just to preempt playing the Pokemon trading card game, I'm not very good at the Pokemon trading card game. You've been warned. You have been warned. But nonetheless, up next, yay, we're going to play Pokemon, the trading card game. I suppose that would be TTCG, the trading card game. This is just Pokemon trading card game. Or the Pokemon trading card game. Doesn't really matter. Play the game, please. The sun and the moon are finally teaming up instead of being chasing each other across the sky in a mythological sense of something where, you know, myth said that the moon was always chasing the sun and the sun was escaping the moon or some such, or the other way round, one of the two. I can't remember my mythology, but they finally have decided to put that chasing each other behind them because they're teaming up, or at least they are, in the Pokemon trading card game online, which is what we're going to do now. What we're going to do first is I think we're going to do a trainer challenge, because that's going to be against the AI, and therefore ever so slightly simpler. So hopefully we can do something semi-productive, although apparently I'm doing a platinum. I don't know whether I'm partway through here. I'm assuming I am partway through, because of the whole, there's lots of enemies this side who apparently I've taken down at some stage. It looks to be Brittany is my next challenge. Brittany is using fire and electricity, which makes me wonder, do I want... I probably don't want to be water, because despite water, I think having the advantage over the fire, the electricity has the advantage over the water. I believe that's the case. I could go for one of these fire decks, Born from Fire or Crushing Current, because the pair of them being the same element means there's no advantage or disadvantage surrounding the whole affair. Or I could go Night Striker, which is clearly some kind of dark and psychic. I don't know precisely what the plus means. Dark plus? No, don't know. Let's have a look. I tell you what, I'm going to try Born of Fire, just for shits and giggles. I will clarify now, I realise this is a reiteration of facts you already know. I haven't played this game in quite some time, and therefore I'm probably going to be shit. And you know how I know that? Because I was shit at it in the first place. So having had a massive great gap is going to make it even shitter. Okay, so I think hang on, we'll channel my best Malice Calibur. Card draw is always a good thing, so we'll try putting Meowth out first, and then I think I get to choose, yeah. So we'll put Vulpix on the bench because I can. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. So he's gone straight into Electabuzz with a fire, or it's Brittany, with a fire energy. So at the moment that thing can't do anything because it would require an electric energy. So I don't I don't actually know what's in this deck either, which is probably one of those oh yeah, bad things. But you can work it out. You can figure out what each card does and just make it up as you go along. So that I remember Stephen. He was always very, very good. The old Pokeballs and level balls, 90 HP or less. Okay, that's interesting. So what I think we'll do... Yeah, I think we'll use Stephen. Get me another energy card available. Well, okay, get me another one of these first. Let's see. Draw cards until you have at least 5 in your hand. The judge. Each player shuffles his or her hand. It's difficult to read from this distance, I suppose. Oh, no, that didn't do it. Is that going to be... No, that didn't do it. No, get rid of that. I'm trying to see if there was a zoom in button. But possible there is. I just don't know what it is. But it would be helpful because I don't know what each card does off the top of my head. I need to be able to read them, but it's a little bit blurry from that sort of distance, it seems. Anyway, search one of your opponent's switch. It says switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. Ooh, that's always useful. But let's just check Sycamore. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. That, yeah, it could be good, but no, I think we'll go with Lysandra and then 1 basic fire energy. Pew pew, bam. Get in my deck, get in my hand. Thank you very much. And at this point, I should have probably done this first because the feeling fine, draw a card may have... Oh, it sort of does the attack animation as if I'm attacking, despite the fact that it's not, strictly speaking, an attack. I roughly know about evolution. That shouldn't be a huge issue. So he can now attack me, which is not great news. He's discarded my energy, which, again, not great news. I keep saying he. I do apologise. It's Brittany. It's technically a she. So, yeah, you did tag T. Oh, interesting. But you don't actually have a Magmortar at the moment, so that's not of any significance. EXP share... How does that work here? When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you may remove 1 basic energy that was attached to that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. I see. Okay, that might actually be quite useful to put on. So if we... I'm kind of burning energy a little bit too much there, but we'll attach the energy, do the draw, see what we get. Oh, the attack is the final thing. That's a thing. That's a thing to note. Do remember to do all other doings before you do anything else. Okay, we'll get Tauros on the bench. Not that I particularly like Tauros. It's not great news. Right. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm not getting much here, am I? I suppose we'll try the Pokeball and hope for the best. Yes, that actually did work. Right, what have we got? Eevee, Growlithe. Yep, Growlithe. Arcanine, Vulpix, Meowth, Snorlax, Ponyta. Is that it? Do I not have like a Ninetales? Or am I only allowed a... No, Arcanine's the evolution of Growlithe, so you'd think if there was a Ninetales in my deck, you would think it would show up. Oh, I suppose it might be in the prize cards, but oh, that's not good. I suppose Snorlax plump body sounds quite good, but he would require 4 energy. But it feels like... Oh, returning flames is quite an interesting little manoeuvre. But anyway, we'll pick the Snorlax because reasons. Now we'll potentially, if I can, yes I can, place the Snorlax on my bench. Put that on the Snorlax. Then set up an energy with the Snorlax. Then I could try and get another Pokemon, but I don't want to. We'll feel fine with another energy. Okay, that's getting close-ish to getting Snorlax operational. Choose an energy card to move. Yep, that's fine. Not a problem. Right, I suppose at this point, I don't really know. I suppose we could... We'll bring out Taurus. Then we can attach an energy to Taurus. Get him doing bits and bobs. Oh, that's interesting. I mean... Yeah? Go on? Maybe? Yeah, alright. We'll use the town map. So, what do we have? So, no. Apparently, in our... We don't have a Ninetales, which means I just appear to just not have a Ninetales. Deck builder. Why don't I have a Ninetales to evolve my Vulpix? Why do I also not have any... I mean, naturally with a fire deck you'd expect Flareon, but why do I have nothing for my Eevee? That seems a little unreasonable, that I've got all these Pokemon, but they're shit. They are all absolutely shit. At the moment I'm certainly thinking Growlithe. I can't immediately think of another one, because Growlithe is the only one I've got an evolution for, so I might as well keep picking Growlithe and trying to get Growlithe out and about and active, so that hopefully Growlithe can do something productive. I know it's going to do 10 damage to myself, but I kind of need to be working on actually killing Electivire, otherwise I'm not really going to get anywhere. I'm sure there's probably a better tactic than that, but it's all I've got at the moment. Tag Team Spark again. Fortunately, Magmortar's still nowhere to be seen. What is that? That's the EXP share. That would actually be peculiar. I suppose you'd just have to choose. If I attached that to a different Pokemon, you'd just have to choose a thing. Okay, so I could... might as well stick to just damaging the Electivire. It's quite a hefty threat. And I kind of... It'd be quite good, although it's probably going to keep using Gigavolt, I suppose, but... Oh no, it keeps going after the tag... Am I wrong? No, Gigavolt is active and available if he wanted to. Which is weird. Because... I don't know. I don't understand why he wouldn't use Gigavolt. From my understanding, he requires one Thunder Energy, or Lightning Energy, whichever you prefer. I think they're technically classified as Thunder. Can I find that out in some significant way? No. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. Okay. I can't see an obvious way of defining whether it's Lightning or Thunder. I think it might be Thunder Energy. I don't know. It doesn't make that much difference to me. But yeah, he needs one Thunder and two anything else energy for Gigavolt, which makes me wonder why he's not using Gigavolt. But fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't wear any underwear with a knick-knack paddywhack. Everyone sees my bone because I'm not wearing underwear. This old man came rolling home. Right, so if we stick that on Snorlax, and then if we deal with Taurus's takedown, which means he's actually going to take that thing down, which is like, why would you let that happen, you crazy motherfucker? Okay, so Steven, I like Steven, so we'll go with Steven. Possibly should have dragged my energy cards out, but I do technically have sufficient energy for the Snorlax at the moment, and 33 more cards to potentially get more energy from. There goes Tauros, which is unfortunate. Yes, you move that fire energy onto Snorlax, and now Snorlax is doing 50 to 80 damage, which is not enough to kill the brand new Electivire that I didn't spot actually appearing. But nonetheless, I think it has to be Snorlax who pops out and goes, "Hello, I'm Snorlax, and I'm going to try and fuck you up." Shit, there wasn't an Arcanine in there, was there? No, there was just two more Growliths. Okay, so somewhere along the line, I do rather need to find my way to getting another an Arcanine from my deck. So we'll try Steven. I can't remember what my bloody supporters were. Draw cards until you have 5 cards. During this turn, your Pokemon attacks do 20 more damage to your opponents. Ooh, that's quite nice. Each player shuffles his or her hand into a deck and draws 4 cards. And Professor Sycamore... Oh, I don't actually have Professor Sycamore, but I do have him in my prize cards. But I don't know. Maybe, do I want to be shuffling all my cards in? Not especially, but maybe. We'll have Giovanni's scheme. That sounds like it'd be quite nice. Draw cards until you have 5 cards, but that's not going to help me out right now. But it might just help me out a little bit later. Let's use the other EXP share on the Growlithe, I think. And then let's go knock away. Knock away. Heads! I think that's a Booyah. Was it a Booyah? Yes, it was. 80 damage. Booyah. Which means I've got him by the short and curlies. Because even if I don't get the heads next time, I get to beat him. And I don't know. He's going to do a fair chunk of change to my Electivire, I fear. But that doesn't necessarily mean much. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I'm confused. He appears to have done no damage. Oh, because... Oh, my God. Okay, the AI clearly not that intelligent, because... Why... Oh, okay, let me read Gigavolt. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. That's a good thing. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's a good thing. You have a Thunder and a double normal energy. Why are you not using Gigavolt? It makes no sense. Anyway, you also now have the Hard Charm, which is going to reduce by 20. So if I do use Knockaway, I am actually now going to require you to... Oh, no, wait, no. 50... I need 40. I can do 50. It's going to reduce it by 20. So it's going to be 30, which is going to be very annoying. Do not waggle your energy at me, game. Do not waggle your energy at me. I will deal with that when I'm good and fucking ready, son. So I could... Oh, fine. I will place an energy on Growlithe, because I was going to anyway. So, okay. If I Giovanni's scheme, I could just completely remove his ability to use the thing. So yes, I will use Giovanni's scheme, and it's a woman. For fuck's sake, it's a woman. It's Brittany. She's quite clearly a woman. So call her she. Do 20, yeah, 20 doodahs. That's what I'm after. And now, knock away. Heads or tails, it makes no difference to me. You're out of there. Victory! Because I think you had nothing on the bench, which meant you couldn't bring back any kind of Pokemon. So that kind of sucks. Oh, Born of Fire now has a Rapidash. Oh, I see. So you are sort of building the decks by beating the people, as it were.